Hey everybody, Ham back here upstairs. Fred is actually downstairs making dinner. He tells me we're having chicken. Anybody have any thoughts about that? Okay, the rubber chicken is making chicken for dinner. We'll deal with that later. Anyway, got a lot of good responses from the video I posted the other day about the weird Chinese knives and other things that I got around Christmas time. And I had bought these two for myself right around the same time. And part of my therapy is doing a lot more hiking, and as the weather is going to be getting warmer, I'm going to be going out more and more. And I wanted something that I could strap to a pack and have the advantage of a slightly larger blade for machete or a combination thing in case I wanted to stop and do something or needed it to clear away or something. So I thought I'd try two by a company I've had a lot of good luck with, Condor. And I'm going to be doing cut tests with both of these later in the week, and I'll post those. So this is not a cut test, it's just a description. But I wanted to show you a discrepancy I've found, which kind of has me concerned. Both of these knives come with the same exact sheath. It's a typical Condor sheath. It's very heavy-duty leather, good liner in the middle, very well done. Problem is, this is the Speed Bowie. Okay, it's approximately 9.5, 10 inches long. Overall length is about 15 inches, has a polyurethane handle. Very, very ergonomic, very good in the hand. It's an 1/8 inch blade. I'll show you in a second, but I want you to watch as I pull it out of this sheath. Okay? It's very tight. First of all, there's excellent retention, and that's because it's too damn tight. Right about there, it starts sticking. The edge is actually hitting the inside of this, and it's already pushed all the way up against. So the bend or the belly of the blade is already hitting the underside of the seam, and as you get closer, you can see how it starts coming out, and there really isn't any room. It's already hitting the liner. You've actually got to wiggle it to get it out, or else you just keep cutting slices into the leather. This has it's a full tang, but I'm pretty sure the tang is reduced as it goes through the handle, but when Condor says it's full tang, it usually is full tang. And it's got their supposedly non-stick coating on it, which is going to be departing sometime soon. It's an 1/8 inch. So it's about the same thickness as a lot of the Ontario machetes I have. But it is very lightweight. Now they say, it's slightly balanced towards the belly, towards the tip. Excuse me. And Condor says that's because it increases the velocity on the downstroke when you're chopping into something. Well, we'll see. I don't know how this is going to do on anything heavier than kindling, or maybe some light firewood. I certainly wouldn't use it to chop anything heavier, but I've got something else for that. But that's the Speed Bowie. We're going to be doing a chop like that. But again, I don't know what to do with this sheath. I'm going to be sending both of these blades one at a time to my master leather guy here on the East Coast, Master Smith Marcus, and see what he can do with it. But you've literally got to wiggle this thing back and forth to get it down. But like I said, once you get it down, because it is tight on this one, the retention is fairly good. It does stick a little bit, but it does loosen up a little bit. But if you just seat it, it does give you fairly good retention. Both of these have their little swing loop for the belt, and I want to try to get some other type of mounting on this, or whatever sheath I end up with that will allow me to utilize the webbing on some of my packs to be able to mount it in different positions. Anyway, that's the Speed Bowie. And this is the other one. This is the one that I'm really interested in. I think it'll give us an excellent cut test. This is the oh man, I just totally forgot. The Boomslang. Excuse me, Boomslang. Man, good drugs. The Boomslang by Condor. They're both made out of 1095 steel, but where this is a little thin, it doesn't bend, but it is just a regular 1/8 inch thickness. The Boomslang makes up for it. Oops, excuse me, didn't mean to hit that. In spades. But here's the problem: where this sheath was tight, this thing is totally loose. No retention at all. This thing will drop right out, and there's no strapping or anything to hold the blade in. So this has got to go to Marcus and see what he can come up with. But anyway, there's the Boomslang. I'd say about a pound, maybe a little over a pound. It is, again, balanced towards the belly, but you can see it is 3/16 of an inch thick, and I'm going to be stripping this down and putting a new patina on it. This is definitely full tang. You can see that all the way through. Nice micarta handles. Again, very comfortable in the hand. With a pair of gloves, you're not going to have any problem controlling this. I've only seen 1 or 2 reviews on this so far, but they've all been extremely positive. I've got some great lumber that we're going to be going through with this in the cut test either tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll post it later on in the week. But again, I think this is going to be an excellent addition to my hiking and adventures this spring when it gets a little warmer. But I've got to do something, not only for the mounting, but the fact that this sheath, do you ever try to do this through a camera viewfinder? It's not easy. It just rattles. There's nothing to hold that in at all. And that is the sheath that they come with. So I don't know if there would be a strap involved or restitching here to tighten it up, or what he would have to do. But besides all that, on both of these, I want some other mounting on this. If anybody has any suggestions or ideas, including taking both of these sheaths and pitching them into the James River, let me know. But I think Marcus will be able to come up with something. Anyway, those are the 2 big knives, the Boomslang and the Speed Bowie. We're going to be doing some serious chopping with these in the next couple of days and some splitting. And we'll see how it goes. They both should handle batoning fairly well. I haven't seen a lot of reviews on the Speed Bowie. It basically is just, a shorter machete blade. The Boomslang is an 11-inch blade. It's about 19.5 inches overall, and it is definitely about twice the weight of the Speed Bowie. But the Speed Bowie actually feels a little bit more balanced than this does. This is definitely weighted towards the belly of the blade. This is too, but not as much as this is. It could be the increase in metal mass. Anyway, that's it. Cut test to come. Thanks again for all your good wishes and the comments. We'll see you later.